He's come to collect.
You're here. I'm here. Let's do this!
Char has some of the coolest designed Gundams in all of Gundam, and his Sazabi Gundam is amongst my favorite ones that he has. Really like his Zaku, really like his Gelgoog, but the Sazabi is awesome looking. And this toy in the Gundam Universe line is fantastic. It's huge. And I just really like this line. I like getting new Gundams and ones that I've never had before. But when they make something that I really like G Gundam or a Char's, one of his mobile suits, is definitely going to get me to purchase. And this was an awesome one this year.
Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god!
Joy Toy has been making some of the coolest looking Warhammer 40,000 toys on Earth. These literally inspired me to start painting Warhammer again. They're so cool looking. They literally look like the miniatures, but like if they blew them up to like a bigger scale. But when they made Chaos Space Marines, I was like, I have to get these things. So it's awesome looking. It's a Black Legion Chaos Space Marine, which is fantastic. If they start making some Night Lords, I would be really happy. But this thing is so cool looking. The accessories he comes with, the way it's detailed, like the miniatures, is just holy cow. They've been knocking it out of the park with this line. I really got to get more of these. All right, good old Rayquaza's up next. Pokemon's like literally my favorite thing, probably on Earth. So anytime they make Pokemon stuff, I'm all in on it. Usually you get kind of the same people, which is why I was so happy when they started doing this Jazzwares Pokemon Select line, because they've been picking really cool people. I went with Rayquaza because they never make Rayquaza. I think the only other Rayquaza figure I have is my original one when Ruby and Sapphire came out. So I was really happy that they made this one. But it's so cool. The legendary birds are awesome too, but this guy is fantastic. Like you can get him his each link on his body like turns, so you can really make him stretch out or curl him up like he is in the game. But it's fantastic. Anything of Rayquaza, that time period of Ruby and Sapphire, Pokemon Emerald, is gonna get me nostalgic, and this is an awesome toy. So definitely had to be one of my favorites. This is a really new figure that I just got maybe 2 weeks or so ago. But Atelier Ryza has just been one of my I don't even want to say guilty pleasure, but it's a game that I really enjoy playing. And the character is adorable. Like holy cow, you can't go wrong with Ryza. She's just one of the cutest things that's ever been designed. But the Figma is really fantastic. It's from the first game, which is actually interesting. I hope they make some stuff from the second one. Now they got a third one coming out too. But it's really awesome. She has way too many accessories, and I don't know why I was so obsessed with her having the fishing pole instead of any of her weapons, but I think it looked really cute, so that's why I went with it. And Ryza shrank very small now because that was the Nendoroid version of Ryza, which I actually reviewed earlier in the year. But it's such, oh my goodness, like I don't know if you could look at this and not think it's really cute, but her design is fantastic. I love how you can remove her little cut sleeve jacket thing that she wears, the little hoodie. So I kind of gave her her actual weapon here, like her staff that she uses, and took off her coat so that it get both looks with my Figma and my Nendoroid kind of displayed together. But it's such an adorable design, and I just love Nendoroid. So next up is Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe Classified. This toy was really cool. I just love Storm Shadow. I have like 30 something Storm Shadows. I think he's the character I have the most GI Joes of, which is crazy. But I really do like Storm Shadow. He's cool. He's just, I don't know. I always say I like Snake Eyes more and Cobra Commander more, but apparently I like Storm Shadow more. But it's kind of funny because when I was taking out my toys, I was like, all right, there's a lot of GI Joes that came out this year. They're all really cool, but Storm Shadow is the one that I kept out the longest because I had Dusty out, I had Snake Eyes out, I had Zorana out, I had Sergeant Slaughter out, and then Storm Shadow is the one that never got put back in the case. So Storm Shadow makes it to the list purely for that reason. But it is a really cool toy. I like how the retro card one actually has his fingers showing, but it's still really cool, and I'm not gonna buy it for his fingers. So all right, so the Arc Trooper is one of the coolest ones. I'm so happy that they made this toy. It's ridiculous. Like the original Clone Wars cartoon show from like when episode 3 was coming out and when Battlefront 2 was new, not the EA Battlefront 2, the old Battlefront 2. I honestly can't believe they made this toy. It's Captain Fordo. I don't know why they wrote Arc Trooper on it. I don't know why people want to army build this. It's one person. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Do your thing. When they make some blue ones, I'll army build them. But this is such a cool toy. It's fantastic. The packaging is insane. It's one of my favorite toys. I don't even have it opened. And I'm not going to open it because it's too cool looking. So I'm just really happy they made these. I'm really happy I found these because I didn't think I was going to. But I did, and it's fantastic. This is such a cool toy. Holy crap. Should have came with those big pistols, though. They're right on the box. Those are not the little repeater guns that he comes with, but it's all right. All right. General Grievous is one of my favorite Star Wars characters that's like in Star Wars, but specifically this cartoon Clone Wars version of General Grievous is the reason I like General Grievous. Like it's oh my goodness, if you've never seen this cartoon, you have to watch this thing because like General Grievous has kind of become like a joke now because whatever, I don't know, I guess people just don't think cool things are cool anymore. But General Grievous was fantastic in this cartoon, and this toy is like holy crap. I love that they recolored it. It would have been awesome if it was really animated looking and stuff, but for the artwork alone and the animated style colorings where he's got like that kind of baby blue kind of color on him with a big white cape and stuff, it's fantastic. This is such a cool toy. It's so nostalgic to see General Grievous looking actually cool and awesome looking like this. So I was really happy they made this one, and I grabbed it very, very fast when I found it in Walmart. Last year I had 4 of the 5 quintuplets, so naturally, Nino is the only one that came out this year, so she had to make it to the list because Nino is one of my favorite quintuplets. But goodness, I'm so happy to have this one. I think the quintuplets are the only, yeah, definitely, they're the only Nendoroid set that I have like the complete series of. Actually, I have all of them. But this one is so cute looking. She has her short hairstyle, she has her long hairstyle, her face plates are fantastic. I definitely went with the short hairstyle because that's what she looks like more in the manga. Like she looks like that longer. But I also think it's better, like too. I like the design more. But she had to make the list. I think she would have been angry if she didn't. But she was gonna make it anyways. So now I have all 5 of them. Just took another year all the way at the end to get all 5 of them. But it was very cool. Definitely happy I have this one. All right, my League of Legends section here is cheating technically because it's 2 people, but this isn't even a top 10 anyways. I don't even know how many people are on it. But I picked Ash and Misfortune, which I just got Misfortune, but good, you can't go wrong with Misfortune. That's just a fantastic character design. But these are such cool ones. I like them both because these are 2 of the characters that I play as in League of Legends. But the actual Nendoroids came out fantastic. They have such cool accessories where the Misfortune one, I couldn't even display it correctly in the video, but she comes with like multiple layers of her cannon shots coming out of like her blunderbuss, but it's fantastic. Like you can layer them and stuff. I only have 1 layer on, but they're so cool. And Ash is just such an awesome design, anyways. I have so many Ash things, it's ridiculous. But the fact that you could pose her frost arrows in that kind of like uh, wave, kind of like Katana's wave fashion, is just such a cool thing. I was like, I don't know. Nendoroids I like because they're so cute looking, but I think these ones are really cool looking, which is weird. Not that I don't think they're cool, but these ones are cool and cute. Double C's.
Get yourself some Bector, Commander.
Big boss. But holy cow. You know, I've watched a lot of YouTube's videos. I shouldn't talk about this. I should just talk about why I like this figure. But I've seen so many people saying, I can't wait to army build this. It's Boss from Republic Commando. How are you going to... You can't army build it. He's one guy. But holy crap, whatever. Anyways, frig YouTube. This toy is... I can't believe they made Republic Commandos. The first time I saw them make a Gaming Greats Black Series, I was like, where are Republic Commandos? Please make Boss. This is... God, this is one of my favorite things in Star Wars. I'm so happy they're making all four of these. I picked Boss because he's just my favorite Republic Commando. Like, his design, he's the one you play as. What a cool thing. God, Star Wars was cool at a time. But this is such an awesome figure. I can't believe that we actually have these, and I'm just so happy that it exists. All right, my Star Wars detour has now taken me back to Nendoroid. But one of the books I've been reading recently is Comey Can't Communicate, and it's, oh my goodness, like, it's such an adorable series. Comey is fantastic. This thing is brand new, the Nendoroid. Like, literally, I think I got it like last week or so. But it came out so good. She looks fantastic. Like, her hair, I can't get over how good her hair looks. It looks really awesome. And she has so many different display options. I was really struggling to find out if I wanted to give her her little notepad that she writes on or her little briefcase, but I thought she looked way too cute with her little briefcase, so that's what I went with. But the way it's painted, the whole sculpt to it, it's simple, but the book is drawn very simply. But I really appreciate all of the details in it, and it looks fantastic. Like, I'm really happy to have this, and it's like one of the first things they've made of Comey, so I'm really happy to have it, and it's fantastic. I mean, I've said that like 3 times, but it is fantastic. All right, so for those of you who have, you know, all 6 of you out there who've been sticking with me for the past year, you know that Aerith was actually my top figure last year, the Play Arts Kai version of her, like in her regular dress and stuff. But this year, I'm cheating. I'm putting Tifa and Aerith together because they both came out. But these are them from like when you're in Don Corneo's town there. The heck is it called? I can't think of the name, but it's when they dress up in their like really pretty dresses that they got. So they released these as play arts now, and they're such good figures. Like, holy cow, you can't go wrong with these characters. But the details that they did on Aerith's dress and especially her hair are like, holy crap, like, they're really crazy. It's super impressive looking. But her necklaces, she has like a little anklet on and stuff. It's really fantastic, and I just love that character. So anytime they make it, you know what I mean, it's going to be one of my favorite things they do, unless they really screw it up. But they didn't screw it up. This one's very good. And Tifa's is I mean, you can't go wrong with Tifa. But this one's really cool. The color on her dress is really weird in the video. It's like more purple than it is blue. It kind of looks more blue than purple, but it's really pretty looking. Her face sculpt and the whole sculpt is terrific, and it's such a pretty figure. Like, she looks really cool. I love the whole thing. I can't complain. So, but it's cool to have a Tifa too. I didn't buy her original one. She had some weird like face kind of stuff that wasn't really working for me. But this one's really cool. I'm really happy to have something of her to put in my case. But yeah, definitely Aerith and Tifa, Final Fantasy VII's fantastic. Please don't screw up the next one. All right. This next one, I don't have to say anything. You could just look at it, and if you don't think it's one of the best figures, then you could click off the video now. I don't care. Darkstalkers and Morrigan, they need as many products as they could possibly make. If Storm Collectibles doesn't release that friggin' Morrigan toy, I'm gonna be so aggravated, but it won't surprise me because they did the same thing when Soda announced their cool Morrigan toy. What a fantastic character design this is. Shame on Capcom for not putting her in anything they possibly can. Although they do get her in a lot of games, to be honest. But this Bashujo they made of Morrigan is it's the thing that you can only dream that they would make this well, and they actually did it. But I guess that's very apropos for Morrigan because she kills you in your sleep. So, but yeah, this thing's fantastic. They already announced Felicia and Lilith, and those look really good too. But Morrigan is the original top tier super waifu, and they knocked it out of the park on this one. So holy crap, yeah! If you like Darkstalkers or Capcom or women in general, you should go get Morrigan because yeah, that's a cool figure. All right, so my next one here this was like really hard for me to not make this number one because I was going back and forth. I was like, this has to be my number one figure because this is a just gorgeous toy. Like, it's holy cow. Like, I was joking with my brother when I got it. I was like, this is the most beautiful figure I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's insane. Like, it's so well made. It looks exactly like the video game. It's 2B. I didn't say that. But 2B's from Nier Automata, which if you haven't played that game, go play it. It's a very good game. It's like Devil May Cry, but like way longer and with way more stuff in it and stuff. But it's not like Devil May Cry at all. It's an action game, is what I meant. But it's very fun. It's really cool. But 2B's like the main character or one of the main characters. But she has such a cool design. The way that you could slot in all of her weapons into her little back stand thing to make them look like they're floating like they do in the game is awesome. Her pod is not very visible in the video I did. It's kind of in the beginning, but she comes with her little robot too. Goodness, I don't know. They did such a good job on this toy. It's great. Anything they make of Nier Automata is always welcome to me because it's just a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. But the characters are gorgeous looking too, and they really did a good job making this one too. But they don't ever mess them up. I mean, you can look up any 2B or A2 or anything that they make, and they're always good looking, but good character design goes a long way, I guess, because holy crap, it's hard to mess up, and they don't mess it up. But the play arts Kai is fantastic. Highly, highly, highly recommended. It is not my number one. I feel like I'm betraying my waifu status here, but there was another.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all find out.
Oh, come on,
who
come on.
drew number one.
I feel like I should have like just let everything just play out and like I didn't have to talk for this toy, but like this Doom Slayer, Doom guy, the Doom Eternal Figma, holy crap, like this, it's the coolest toy I've ever seen in my life. Like I've never wanted, I think, a toy as much as I want this toy, and then had the toy be as cool as this toy is. It reminds me so much of like the old Toy Biz Video Game Superstars line, where they would come with all the different guns and you can kind of at least imagine all of the different things in the game. But now it's a toy, so like if you want him to have the BFG, he's got the BFG, or the chainsaw, or the super shotgun. He's got the crucible sword. Like it's such a cool toy. It's awesome personified into a toy, and it had to be my favorite toy of the year. I can't look at this toy and not start doing the boom 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 song. Like I wanted to just let it play the whole time. At the same time, I had to tell you why I think it's so cool. But yeah, you should go get this toy if you like Doom, or if you like action figures. You should go buy this toy because it puts the action in action figures. Holy frick, this thing is awesome. So it is my favorite toy of the year. Um, Not by I would say by a lot, but I like so many of these toys on this list. But it had to be my favorite one. It's the coolest one. Alrighty, so those are my favorite figures for this year, 2022. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Those are all my favorite figures. I hope you like them, I guess, but they're definitely the ones I like. But all right, cool.
He's come to collect.